Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Beth and I am so happy that you're here. We're going to be doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that tonight. I have little shelves that I've got to put together for the booth, and so I'm going to bring you along with just the last part of that. And then I want to pour some new IOD molds and use some of those on a sign that I'm making. And I want to show you some of the things that I've gotten in and some of the things that I have done. Now, I did a video and it messed up. I lost the end of it, and it was a long video. It was 3 hours because I did so much on it. But I want to show you what I ended up doing on the video, and I'm going to have to flip this over. And I will as soon as I get it up here, I guess. Okay, I'm going to flip it around. Let me flip it around. Okay. I made this, and the video was showing this. This was just plain, and then this right here, see? This right here was metal, and it had like a sign on it. And this was just plain wood, raw. I painted the whole thing in 3 different types of paint. This is milk paint. These are the new castings from IOD, the swans. This is another mold, and I'll show you those. This is done with 10-minute Cure Polyurethane Resin. Now, I do have part of this video on YouTube right now, and I'm going to try to splice it up and delete part of it. It's not going to be a normal video, but I want you to see parts of this anyway, and I'm hoping to get that done in a couple of days, and you'll see that. But you'll see this one first. And then let me put this up somewhere. There's stuff everywhere, y'all. Okay, let me put that over there. Okay, see, look, it's everywhere. This is what I wanted to show you. I also made these on the last video. These were more of the what I'm calling block art, and I used fusion paint on this, and I'll show you these since you didn't get to see all of it. And I mixed this paint up with 3 different types of paint, and I think that came out really, really good. There's one. And this right here, I used a sticker from Journal Say along with this, which I really like. This is my favorite one. And this has got a few things from Journal Say too, with paper. And then this is another one. And they're all painted. The difference with these is I used a different glue, which if you saw the video, you would have seen me panic a little bit, because when I went to put the top coat on, it sort of bubbled up, but then I used the iron, and it came right back on. I mean, not right back on, it went right back down and was flat, and it worked really well. So that was a good thing. I don't know if you've seen these. I don't think you have, so I'm going to show them to you before I take them up to the booth. These are the postcards that I get from Temu, and then I get different frames, and I put these in my booth, and I absolutely love this one. And they've been ready to go for a couple of days, and I just have not got them down there yet. But I'll show you. And they're not real expensive frames, but I can still get, oh, I love this one. I can still get $10, $9.99 off of these. See, I love the bird ones. Bumblebee. I like that too. I actually like them all. I really like that too. Oop. Oh, that's cute. You have ducks and a rooster. I got 3 more. That one. This one that sits that way, which I really like. And this one that sits that way too. So I like them all. I need to get them priced and down to the booth. Okay. And I know there's probably a lot of other things that I have gotten in the mail that I have forgotten to show you. Oh, I got some Dixie Bow paints in the mail. These right here. I got this is Hearth, Magnolia, Coffee Bean, which, oh, I know I'm going to like that one. Bunker Hill Blue, and Barn Red. And I did not use those on this. I used the Everyday, and I really like this, the all-in-one acrylic paint. I really like this paint. It's almost gone, the brown. And these right here, I wanted to show you. It's these that you get from the Dollar Tree. And they look that rough when you get them. But as you can see, I cut this down and I got 8 different ones out of 4 of those. And what I'm going to do, I went to City Hardware, and they are more expensive there. I had to pay 99 cents a piece for these little L brackets, which is insane. But we were right there, and it's 3 minutes from my house, if that. It's right down the road. And so I just ran in and got them. And on this, I'm going to just, I don't think I'm going to screw them in. I'm going to put 2. See, I paid 99 cents for those. Yeah. Uh-oh, I got the wrong ones. Oh no. That's not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I wonder if I could just use 1. put that right in the middle. I think maybe I could just use one on the little ones. Because if that's the case, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 on those. And then I need 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. Woohoo! No, I've got just enough to do every one of them. And I'm going to just do them like that. And I don't think I'm going to screw into these because this wood will split really easy. But what I want, I have a place that I'm going to screw this part into at the booth where I can just set two, and let me get them to show you. Where they'll be setting up on this, and this is just big enough for two. And I think that would be cool. So we're going to finish up these. And then this was another piece of wood that I got at the Dollar Tree. And of course, it was rough too. And it was not rounded. It was pointed edges. And I took my finger sander and I just sanded it all around the edges, all the way. I rounded the corners, and then I sanded on both sides, and then I painted just one coat. It's just one coat on here, in that all-in-one paint, which has got the sealer and everything on it. And I'm going to put milk paint over this. Now this, I don't think I'm going to put milk paint. I think I'm going to just leave them just like that. And I'm wondering if I just glued these on here. Boy, they put enough label things all over it, didn't they? I mean, the labels are... Which I guess it doesn't matter. I need to check on Amazon and see how much their L brackets are. I know I can get them cheaper than I got a big one that I don't even need. I'm actually setting down, so I hope you can still see all this. Yep, I think you can. Okay, I'm going to put these, well, no, I don't need that. Lollipop. Okay, I'm going to show you what I got. And this is a new release from Redesign with Prima. Now this wasn't Redesign with Prima. This is Lamora's Furniture Designs and Home. And it's called Harlequin Romance. But I want to use it in conjunction with Alice in Wonderland. Got a birdhouse that I'm going to do. And I'm going to decoupage this on the birdhouse. On the roof. Now I won't be doing that part, but that's enough to do what I need to on the roof area, and then I can use that in something else. This is $3.95 is what this cost me. So I thought this is cool. 2 projects worth. And then these are Redesign with Prima's newest molds. And that's what they look like. But I will open these up. I did use the swans that you saw me pour out of the newest IOD molds. That was the 2 swans that I used in that one I just showed you. Look at that cameo. Really, really detailed. This one, and what is this called? This is called Ombres Florals. That's what that is called. And then this one right here is called Feathered Stillness. And it is a, what do you call those? Pelicans? No, that's not a pelican, is it? Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Yeah, I know what those are. Yeah, it's those. It does not say that on here. The name of the mold is Feathered Stillness, but these are cranes. Goodness. I knew what they were. I just could not. And so far, both of these are 5x8 molds. And then the next one is Bloom of Eternity. Now this crane mold has got the big crane and then the weedy looking flowers. There's a name for those and I don't know what they are. I'm not quite sure what that is. Or what that is really. It would be nice if they told you what that stuff was. But it does not. I don't know what those are. If anybody knows what that and that is, let me know. I don't know what those are. Okay, so we're going to the Bloom of Eternity now, and this is also a 5x8 mold. And these are really ornate labels. banners. That's what they look like. But of course, you don't have to, okay, and I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again. You don't have to use the whole thing. You can use bits and pieces of, you know, if you just want to use a little bit of this, or a little, you'd have to, if you wanted the label, you'd pretty much, or if you just wanted the leaves, or, you know, there's, of course, there's extra little ones here, too. But I got that one. Now, this one is a big one. This one is called Bloom and Flutter. It's 5 by 10. And it's got hummingbirds. I love hummingbirds. I think hummingbirds are gorgeous birds. I have 4 hummingbird feeders outside. And that is, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 hummingbirds, all different sizes. There are little flowers. Oh, there's little crowns. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4 different crowns. Oh, I wonder if I could utilize those crowns on the swans. Oh, that would be fun to try, huh? Incorporate intermix molds. That is when it becomes really fun. I like that flower right there, too. Okay, so this is their 4 brand new summer release molds. And this is the first year that I actually bought all of the new release molds from both IOD and Redesign with Prima. And I did. And the only transfers that I bought from Redesign was the one called Midnight Rose. And I thought it was really, really pretty. That's the 3 sheets that you get right there. I'm not going to open these because you can see what they are right there. But I think with this piece right here, I'm thinking that I wanted a swan. That's what I was thinking, to do a swan on this. But you know, with the swan, I could do that. And put the swan. Well, that's a big one right there. Well, that's big. That's bigger than this. That crane. Well, that's pretty cool. That's a good size. Yeah. That's almost 8 inches right there. Oh, it is. That crane is right at 8 inches tall. So that's pretty cool right there. And this right here would be 2. It might be right at the right size. I'm wondering if I shouldn't do clay on this. And I know you've seen the new IOD molds, but we're going to look at them again because I'm thinking about doing a swan. But if I did a swan, no, it would take the whole thing for a swan. I don't know. Oh, nope. We're not doing a swan. We're going to make this look like books. It would fit almost perfectly. I'd have to cut one down a little bit. And it would be that one right there, probably. I don't know. bit. Yeah, it is a little bit. Let's see, what if I just did... And what part of them? Do I want them that way, or do I want them this way? I'd have to cut it right there. Yeah, we're gonna pour this one for sure. So I changed my mind. That's cool. Okay, so we're going to put this up. But you know what? I sort of want to see what these are going to look like. So let me just leave them out. We might pour some of these. Just to see what they look like. How about that? We'll pour them to see what they look like. I'm over here putting these up. Part of me wants to do this in clay though. But if I do it in clay, we won't, but I'd be able to cut it and manipulate it more. But no, we'll do these in the 10-minute cure. And I'm going to just do them in the regular. We can put this out of the way for right now. Because we're going to pour those. Okay. And I will show you how I get ready to do my pouring. Always put A and B on the cups. So I know yeah, I'm pulling it over so you can see. I'm trying to pay attention so you can see everything that's going on here. You don't need that. Okay, everything's in frame. Okay. I gotta remove that because that would be uneven. Make sure you always remember that. And I'm getting some of these cups. Right now we just need one. I'm going to get some gloves on. And let's see, I don't think that is on. Let me plug this in. Okay. We're going to use, I'm hoping this is still good. This is the polyurethane. Hold on a minute. Okay. I can't tell if it's A or B though. It doesn't say. That's weird. Polyurethane resin. Now this one says B. Okay. I'm going to sort of shake it up a little bit. Oh, it's not going to come off. Let me try. And I actually wiped this off the last time I used it, so this wouldn't happen. Nope. I can't get the top off. I have to say, this is the only one that's ever done this to me. Oh my goodness, y'all, too. I have to tell you this. I was looking for something. And Timu popped up with exactly what I was looking for. And yes, I hate to admit it, but I did make another Timu order. Oh, am I getting it? Oh, I'm getting it. Oh my. I'm doing this over my trash can, y'all. Okay. That is B. We're going to set it over there for just a minute. Okay. And then we're going to pour the A. Now this is old, so I don't know, but I'm holding it so I can feel if it's getting warm or not. And it is getting warm, so I'm going to go ahead and pour. Now, I don't want these to be real thick. So I'm not going to pour them all the way. To the top. Okay. Okay. And once again, we're going to do the same thing with B and A. I think I threw the A away. I am bad about that sometimes. Okay. Okay. And then B. Okay. It is getting warm, so okay. A little at a time. There's A. And B. And once again, I'm going to stir until Feel it getting warm. Hmm. Okay. How many more do we have? It's A. B. This is Let's Resins Polyurethane 2-minute cure. Now I am going to come over here and I am going to spray these with alcohol. Because Oh no. Yep. I may have waited too long. Okay. That's gonna be messed up right there. And I know the fan, you can hear the fan. Let me see if I can get it. But I sprayed that alcohol, so I wanted it to take some of that out of there. Yeah, I'm just filling it now. Okay. I think I'd rather pull these out because they're not going to be good. I don't think they're ready to come out. Now they are. I can get them out. I know I won't use them when they're that over poured. Now I'm making a mess because my fingers are getting, my gloves are there's a string of resin running through this stuff. And I'd rather just get it out now and re-pour it. Because I know I'm not going to use it. It's too thick. Same thing with this. You see how thick that is? We're going to just go ahead and take that out. Okay. Same thing with this one. That one's not going to be any good either, but okay. I think we're going to do one more, and then I'm going to say we've got enough. It does not take much for these small little side pieces. So sometimes doing exactly what I'm doing is the best way. Okay. I'm looking to see if there's anywhere I need to add a little bit. I don't think I got it all. Okay, I'm going to clean up, and then I will come back when this is ready to come out of the mold. Alrighty, I think these are dry and ready to come out. I just knocked something off. I'm trying to sit down, y'all. I hope it's not messing it all up, but I've been on my feet all day long. Okay. Let's go to this one first. This one was the very first one that I poured, and I did not pour it all the way, and I hope that was not a mistake. But let's just see. I hope I can cut it down. Those are cool looking. Those were quite easy to pour right there. Very, very easy to pour. Okay, we're going to check something out real quick. I'm wondering if I cut this middle part out right here, if it would be almost enough. Let's try it. These are just about right as far as, you know, width-wise. I was afraid that they were going to be, but they are almost perfect that way. It's just lengthways. Which I could do it that way. It doesn't mean it would have to be. I think it'd be cool to make it so where it would actually go up underneath books. You could put it on your shelf where it would look like a... I wonder if you could do that. I wonder if I added another thin piece of wood going that way. But it would have to go like that. And I think this is the way the mold is right here. So, okay, that's going to be fun. But let's see what... And I did take one of these crowns out because I was going to throw it away because the back looks so weird. But it looks fine on the front, so we're going to keep that. Okay, and I noticed that part of the claw is missing, but I don't think it's that noticeable. I'm really happy with these. Okay, there's a big piece right there. Oh, yep, and I just did exactly what I was hoping not to, but that's okay. And I know you can't see me. But I got to get it up close in order to do this. I can't do this holding it up. Oh, and there's overpour right there. Wasn't too bad though. And maybe a little piece right here. Nope, nope. Okay, now that is, now this, I missed a spot on the wing, but you know, I don't know. Let me see if I can't do this, and maybe it will look like it's supposed to be that way. Yeah, I fixed it. You wouldn't know. I fixed it that easy. That's pretty good right there. Okay. So is that. Oh, oh my gosh. Okay, did y'all see the spider? Oh my. Did y'all see that spider? Whoa. I don't like spiders, y'all. That's a dead spider now. Whoa, it came out of nowhere. Now, y'all will know. Oh, it did. It just came out of nowhere, y'all. Okay, I'm taking alcohol. And I'm wiping it off. Oh my goodness gracious. Ugh. Okay. So let's see about these flowers. Oh no. That just broke right off, y'all. Huh? Where's that though? Okay, this one didn't get the very end, but you can't really tell it either. So that is really cool. I'm just taking the little tiny bits off, and there's not that many of them. This one poured pretty good. Now that one's going to be a booger. I'm sitting down, and that's the reason why. Okay. It comes right off. I'm not putting hardly any pressure on this either, and you know, y'all know if you watch me any length of time that this X-Acto knife, I keep it dull. I haven't changed the blade on this in over 2 years. I like this mold a lot. I like those flowers. See what these look like. These are just little flowers that you can use on anything. You can use them as fillers. You could use them in resin. You could actually use these in journaling. You could use them mixed media. You could use them everywhere. Now I don't think this one's going to turn out. Let's see. Actually, yeah, I can use that one. Okay. These little flowers. I love it when you don't have a lot of cleanup. Let's see what these crowns look like. Oh wow, I really like that crown. It's almost like a 3D crown. Okay, let's see what this one looks like. I like that one too. Okay. So let's do this. So you can see what comes with this mold. It's actually quite a bit. It's almost too much to put on here. How in the world did they get all these little things on here? Because I got the birds hanging off. But it did. All this comes in one mold. That mold right there. Yep. That's pretty cool. We're going to set that over there to get that out of the way. Now this is the one that came in the Bookish mold. That's the mold right there. Okay. And then we're going to do, now this is an IOD mold. That one right there that I just showed you with the hummingbirds, that is a redesign with Prima. This is a redesign with Prima mold. This turned sort of yellow, and I don't know why, but that doesn't matter. We're going to be painting these anyway. Oh, see, I just popped that off of there. Huh. It may be because this stuff is old, which I think it would be fine to use when you're putting it up against something. But I don't think I'd use old 10-minute Cure Polyurethane by itself with no support, because this seems to be very brittle. Now, this is the Let's Resin, and I could put that right back on there if I wanted to, but I don't think it looks funny that way. So and I'm not putting much pressure because it's just a little bitty piece. I don't know why that broke off, but it did turn a funny color, so I don't know. I love it when you don't have a lot of cleanup. Oh, I'm going to have cleanup on this one though. This one's big though. That is a big piece right there. Oh wow. I don't really have... Oh, that broke off. That's okay. Okay. Really not much cleanup at all on this. Wow. Is there supposed to be a hole somewhere? I don't think so. Oh, there's supposed to be little holes here. And that's how you can do that. You can sort of tell. Okay. Okay. I think I got them all. Wow, that's a really ornate. Okay, these are the pieces in here. Well, you get a whole lot less pieces in this mold. That over there. And now we're going to take this one out. This one's going to be that's a pretty cameo right there. Hey Max, there's breadsticks in the pizza thing in the refrigerator if you want some breadsticks. He won't say anything because he knows I'm filming. These are cute right here. Little cherub's head. Those are really cute. Of course, I didn't pour the whole thing. I didn't do the frame. I just did the cameo face. Did you want the press sticks? No? Okay. Okay. So let's see how. It's sort of funny how Redesign with Prima and IOD come out with new molds every season. But there is such a difference between them. Even their style. Even if they do the banners, they both do banners, their styles are totally different. Redesign Prima seems to be more intricate, more very detailed. Not to say IOD's not detailed, they are, but not in the same way. I mean, these are so detailed, so delicately, get those words out, Beth. Uh-oh. Well, you don't want to do that, but you can always correct it. I'm going to have to do this to correct it, but it's correctable. Okay. See? It's correctable. But now I am going to have to get in here and try to get this opened up. Okay, we got that one. Oh wow, this one's really over poured. I wonder what's causing the yellow. Maybe because it's old. These molds are brand new. Yeah, I don't like it when it's this over poured. Not that you can't fix it. It's just, it takes a while. And if I'd poured it right the first time, I wouldn't have to be doing this. I put that mug tray in the bath. I have not sold one mug since I did it. Okay, yeah, this is really brittle. It's the first time I've had polyurethane resin just be this brittle. But it is old, so maybe that's why. I'm afraid this top's gonna break. This is not my favorite mold right here. Which, of course, if I had it poured, I like the cherubs though. I do like, and I do like the cameo lady. I can see using that quite a bit. And see how you can add. Look there. You can. Those little cherubs. Those chips are flying everywhere, but yeah, I put the cherub right there, and so even with the cameo. So I mean, you know, it would even fit right there. You can decorate these books up so much. Okay. Yeah, that's not a whole lot on that mold. there's that one. And the last but not the least is the crane. And this is going to be a booger too. Are those supposed to be rocks? I don't think so. I don't know what those are supposed to be. Yep, I just broke that off trying to get it. So these little things right here, you're going to want to take some time and pour these right, because they're going to be almost impossible unless you get them out when they're still sort of soft, and maybe they wouldn't be so brittle. Well, there's that piece. Oh, and here's another one of these. Yeah, these are all going to be up. That just popped right off of there. Yeah. I need to either toss this resin or use it really quickly on some things that I put on boards, because it is really, really brittle. If y'all didn't hear me before, I'm using the Let's Resin 10-minute Cure Polyurethane Resin. I normally use the Aluminum Light, and I've not ever had any issue with the Aluminum Light. But in Let's Resin's defense, this is an older resin, so okay, there's that piece. I didn't do these. I didn't do these two pieces right here. Oh wow, this is a pretty piece right here. And I did try really hard not to over pour this. And I didn't do a horrible job at pouring it. But I do have, yep, pieces just breaking off, which doesn't mean you still can't use it, especially pieces like this, because you can trim it off where you can't really even tell that a piece broke off. I'm trying to be real careful around here though. So I don't want to lose too much. Okay, there's that piece. Okay, let's see if we can get this out without breaking the legs. As brittle as this thing is, I don't want the legs breaking off. Yep, I just... Okay. Oh wow, this is a really detailed. Look at that. So you got that. With that. Oh yeah, I really like that too. Oh, and then this piece, whatever that is, I don't have a clue. Okay. But I think for tonight, I think we're gonna hold off. I don't know. I'm gonna set that over here because I want to get these done. And oh, okay, I went to go get screws. These are the smallest ones I could find, and they're still too big. So we are going to just glue them and hope that that works. And I don't know if I should use wood glue for this, to be quite honest. Because it's metal. I really need to screw it on there. And that would not be big enough. I have the super glue. Oh, that stinks so bad though. That super glue just stinks. But it works. So that's what we're going to do. Okay. Oh my. That is way too much. Okay. I'm going to turn the fan up a little bit. Nope. Okay. Shoot. Okay. So, I hope this works. We'll know tomorrow. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh no. I'm missing one because I put the small one on here. Oh well, I'm only going to have 3 of these. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I have 5 there, but That's okay. I can run and get another one of those tomorrow. So let me put those 3 up before I lose them. Okay. Yeah, see, I see a discoloration for that spray. I'm going over it. It's more so on the big ones than the small ones. I don't really see it on the small ones. Okay, so I've got those done. And I think what I'll do is I'll take these to screw it in with into the piece. I think that will work. This is already 2 hours and 10 minutes, so we're not going to do anything else tonight. I do appreciate each and every one of you joining me. I hope you enjoyed seeing the different new IOD and Redesign with Prima molds. And we are going to do this, I believe, because I sort of really like this. And I think what I'm going to do is try to figure out a way the next time. I'll try to do another video tomorrow. But the next time, put a piece down here where it can just slide into the bookcase. I think that would look cool. Yeah, I think that would be cool. So that we may try to do that. I do want to let everybody know that the giveaway for the Bonecrafter UV resin, and there was 2 packages. One just UV resin, and I think I threw a little jewelry mold in there and some glitter maybe, I don't know. And then the other one had 1 thing of UV resin and some accessories to it. If you want to know exactly what the giveaway is for, go back, I think, 3 videos and watch that so you'll know. I think a lot of you may think that you're subscribed and you're not. because several of y'all left the comment that I, asked you to do to be entered into the giveaway. But the thing is you also have to be subscribed to my channel and like my video. And when I went to do the giveaway on the picker, I noticed there was a lot of comments on there and not a whole bunch of names coming up for the picker, which tells me that you either didn't like my video or you are not a subscriber. And so I'm going to give you another opportunity to check. Sometimes you think you're subscribed and YouTube throws you off or something. It happens all the time. So go back and check and make sure you're subscribed to my channel. If you're not, then just hit the subscribe button. And I don't want anybody thinking that because, that they followed everything and they thought they were subscribed, they're not even going to be entered into the giveaway. So please go back and check and make sure you're subscribed, because if you are not, or if you did not like the video, then you will not be entered into the giveaway through the picker. The picker picks all that up, and I knew that there was an issue because there was a lot more people who commented than the picker picked up. So, boy, I said that 3 times. The picker picked up. So just go back and double check and make sure you're subscribed. So today is, oh goodness, today is Saturday, the 23rd. And Monday is a holiday, Memorial Day. And so what I'll do is I will give it I'll give it until Tuesday. And I will draw, no matter what the number is on the pickers that day. Tuesday morning I'll draw 2 winners. One for the 3 bottles of the UV resin with the mold, I think, attached to it. And then the other package is the 1 bottle of the Bondcrafter UV resin with a bunch of accessories in there. So I just wanted to throw that out, and of course it is only open to U.S. residents. I am very apologetic to that. I wish the shipping and the everything was not so expensive over there. But I do try twice a year to do a giveaway, an Amazon gift card giveaway, so everyone, even my overseas international subscribers, has the chance of entering into a giveaway. And that one is coming up, I believe, in the end of July. That will be the giveaway. I do one at the end of the year, and I try to do it halfway. So that would be about the end of July. And I'm going to try to do another video tomorrow. So we may do that. The members only. I do appreciate y'all so much. Very, very, very much. If it wasn't for y'all the last 2 months, I would not have gotten paid a penny. You have to have at least, and I'm going to explain this to you, you have to have at least $100 or YouTube doesn't send you anything. If it's $60, if it's $80, if it's $99, they don't send you anything. And if it hadn't have been for the members only subscription the last 2 months, I would not have been sent anything. And if that ever happens, I'm going to have to stop YouTube, because I spend so much money on, I wish I was one of those big time YouTubers where all these companies sent you everything and you didn't have to buy anything. And you had all these outside and you sold your merch and you sold, but that's not me. And so I do have a few companies that every once in a while sends me something, but not very often. So most of the stuff you see that I do on my channel, it comes out of my pocket. And YouTube has never, since day one, covered my expenses. It never has. But at least there's been some coming in to help supplement that. But the last couple of months, it has been bad. And the appreciation I have for my members are just, that's what's keeping me going. So I just wanted to let y'all know that. There's 14 of you. And I just want to just say how much I appreciate it. If it wasn't for you, I would have had to have stopped. So thank you very much. And I do plan on doing a members only video before the end of the month. And they normally do run closer to the end of the month. And the booths have been keeping me busy, but I am trying to, I did a video, and 3-hour video, and it just, I lost the last half of it. So I was very discouraged, and it took me a couple of days, and now I'm back down here, and I'm hoping to do another one tomorrow. And I do know that this is a 2-hour video, and I'm sorry, I'm trying to make them shorter. I really am. But I'm real time, and I don't edit. And I know I'm sitting here talking, but I needed to tell you that about the giveaway. And I did need to so badly show my appreciation to my members only. And if you ever wonder, you can tell who the members only are by looking at their names in the comments, because they have a heart next to their names. If you're not a member only, you don't have a heart next to your name when you leave a comment. So if you're ever wondering, well, who's a member? That's how you can tell. Go down through the comments, and whoever has a heart next to their name, those are members. And they do pay. They pay $4.99 a month for that. And that's just their way of showing support for my channel. And I'm very, very appreciative of it. I really, really am. And I'm not saying that I'm not appreciative of everybody who watches my channel, because that's not true. I am very appreciative of every person that is subscribes to my channel and watches my video and likes my video. That means a lot. I couldn't do this if it wasn't for everybody involved. So thank you. I'm going to be quiet now and just say thank you again. I hope you have a great day. Tomorrow is Sunday. I hope you're having a great weekend, and I hope you have a great Memorial Day. Dan's working, and I'll be down here tomorrow. I was down here today. So thank you again, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye. Oh, I did want to remind you. I did want to remind you about the Facebook group. If you're interested in that, just go to Facebook and under search to Southern Lady Artistic Creations. It will take you to a spot where you have to answer 3 questions and agree to the group rules, which are basically be nice and don't be mean. And as soon as you do, it automatically approves you. If you don't answer those questions, it automatically declines you. I don't do that. Facebook administrative, whatever they're called on the groups, do that automatically. Alrighty, that is it. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.